Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is GamerTech Gaming, and welcome back to part 5 of my Aruba vlog. And today I didn't really do a whole lot of stuff because I'm trying to live off of my trip from yesterday, so I'm just going to describe a little bit of how this day went compared to all the excitement that happened yesterday. So you might be a little bit bored since I don't have that big of a story. Anyway, it was a pretty average morning for me. Woke up to find my grandfather in my kitchen making us some breakfast. We had like fried potatoes, bacon, eggs, toast. It was pretty delicious. And the bacon this time was just regular bacon. Last time we had turkey bacon. So there was definitely a difference in taste. And the potatoes were new. Those were pretty creamy inside, but kind of crunchy on the outside, if you know what I mean. Like a French fry. So yeah, after that, we just digested a little bit and then swam around the lazy river as usual. So I'm just laying back, and I'm either laying back in my tube like this with my sunglasses on, or I'm either pushing my parents' tubes just to make them go faster. Because the river only travels a few miles per hour. It's very weak current compared to what I swam in at a water park in Orlando a few years ago. And you didn't have any tubes in that lazy river. It was just a life jacket and yourself. Current was so powerful, especially the jets, because the whole thing was like a racetrack. I mean, it was really hard to get out of that current, and the jets on that stream were like speed boosts in a race. So you're just like laying back forward because that's how you go faster, with your feet laid out. And then before you know it, that speed boost, if you will make you just zoom past everyone else, just floating at the constant speed of what I feel like was 15 miles per hour. It was that powerful. Anyway, let's go back to Aruba. Lazy river, pretty slow, so I had to swim around in that for about 2 or 3 hours before it was lunchtime. Also found some hot tubs, so those were quite nice. The only bad thing was those bubbles were so powerful and they'd like get into my tailbone. Sorry, I couldn't think for a second, I had a brain fart. It would get into my tailbone, then it would like blow up my swim shirt and my shorts, and then I'd have to release all that air once I get off of there, and it was really weird because I don't often have my suit blown up. The only thing that I blow up are bombs and my tubes. Anyway, after that, we decided that we'd want to go to Hooters for lunch. And we were there for quite longer than I expected, because after taking a taxi there and then getting settled in, we noticed that you could do Tuesdays and Thursdays all you can eat hot wings. And that's what all of us did. So we ate each of us did 20 wings in total because they were really filling. You know, hot wings are only like this big, and there's not a lot of meat on them. So you'd have to eat a whole lot before you can actually feel the effects of them in your stomach. So we ate a variety of hot sauces. I just had like their traditional hot sauce. It did have a little bit of spice to it, but there wasn't a whole lot of sauce in the wings, so they were okay, but not the greatest. And then we just keep moving up in sauces by adding 5 more wings to the mix, and I went up to habanero barbecue before I realized, okay, I'm just done here. My dad got the second hottest sauce, spicy garlic, which was basically competition with the triple dog dare sauce that they had, and that happened to be made out of ghost pepper. So imagine eating that versus freaking spicy garlic, which is only one level above it. I tried one of those wings and immediately I just was on fire. I could not stop it. Not even my Coke could do anything about it. Anyway, I had to live that off for about an hour, and my belly felt like it was 10 pounds heavier than it should be. I was so full, I just wanted to lay down on the couch and not move. Because that's one of my favorite things to do after I eat a whole buffet, basically. Just not move. and play video games. But instead of going back to our apartment, my family had the idea of just walking around, looking at some new stores and other stuff. We checked out some of the other hotels that neighbor, the Marriott, Surf Club, and Ocean Club. We went to one called Ryu, which actually looks like a white castle. And we did walk inside the lobby, and that's quite larger than the stuff we got going on here. It's also a lot nicer. I mean, they have ceiling fans everywhere. They have a bar, coffee, basically anything you can think of in there. And it was just quite enjoyable to be in, except the hardest part was finding out where the heck the restrooms were. And the casino entrance happened to be cracked open right next to the restrooms, and that meant you had to smell a bunch of cigarette smoke and whatever in the world they're drinking in there coming into the bathroom lobby. Not enjoyable. There's a reason you can't go in there until you're 21, so I still got a few years ahead of me before I can get involved in all that gambling. So yeah, we all just decided to walk back after checking around Ryu. It was like a few miles we walked, just going forward and back to our hotel. And it was not very enjoyable for me walking that long when I had just drank what seemed like 2 gallons of Coke and water. So as soon as I got home, I think you know where I had to go immediately, because that stuff goes through you like I go through butter and French bread. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a big bread lover. Comment down below if you love bread. Anyway, got back and then have basically just been chilling with some TV and some leftovers from the fridge for the past few hours. And that basically sums up my 4th official day in Aruba. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and I am really looking forward to getting at least 1,000 subscribers by the time I get into college. And I'm just now going into 9th grade, so let's see if we can't make this happen together. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!